to the Vibetribe family. So the first thing I want to say before I get into anything else is if you don't like my intros with the glasses, the funny voice, or how I do things, I've got one thing I need to say. Take a long walk off a very short pier. I'm not changing how I do things for nobody. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. Okay, glad we got that out of the way. Now, welcome to today's generational spring-summer mystery collab that I am doing in collaboration with Linda from Dreamer's Craft Corner. Today we're actually going to speak about friendship in turmoil, like when you're having trauma issues, friendship breakups, and I'm going to talk about, how I used to do things, maybe kind of what I do now, and what I've learned from it. So why don't we get on into today's video? If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you join the Vibetribe family by hitting that little red subscribe button. If you like today's video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, as it does let me know I'm on the right track for creating content for you. If you don't like it, that's okay. Give me the big old thumbs down. Don't bother me none. Thanks for the watch time. Thanks for helping me too. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, as it'll let you know when my squirrely videos upload. And again, if you don't like how I do things, take a very long walk off a very short pier. That's me being nice. Okay, guys, let's pay a little homage and respect to the YouTube community members and Patreons, and we'll get in on today's chat.
Hey everyone, how's it going? How's your day so far? Hopefully it's a fantabulous one. Sherry here, aka Purple Door Crafts, and welcome to this week's generational spring summer collaboration in collaboration with Linda from Dreamer's Craft Corner. Oh boy, you guys, I'm determined this video is going up on the day it is supposed to go up. Whether it takes me all dang, well, the sun's going down, so it's starting to become nighttime. And I'm watching Mr. Purple cross the thing with some hamburgers, so I think he's going to cook. Food's food. Oh, so how have you guys all been doing? So Linda's and my collaboration has been basically on about friendship. We've talked about how Linda and I've met. We've talked about the values of friendship. So this week I'm going to touch base on how I handle or what I do when friendships are either going south or like there's trauma, there's turmoil, something is going wrong within the friendship. What do I do? We all endure some form, no matter, like with any form of relationship, whether it's a friendship, lovers, a relationship, man and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, however, whatever floats your boat. There is always going to be some form of turmoil. There could be an argument. No two people are the same. Life would be too dang boring if everybody was the same. Man, I had a sip of an iced tea and I think it was the wrong one because, man, that was some sour ass iced tea. Sorry. Woohoo! Squirrel! Oh, that's better. I gotta learn to empty my cans when I'm done. Sorry, guys. But we do. There, you know, you've been following me for any length of time. You've seen friends come, you've seen friends go. I've had friendships that are over a decade old and they end. I had one friendship that was, oh man, probably going on close to almost 30 years. Known each other since high school. And I'm, you know, and that's just it. Like, everybody is different. Everybody does things differently. One day she just stopped talking to me. I reached out, messaged her, asked her like what's going on. You know, like 30 years, almost like 25 years here. Like, you know, we had done drugs together. We got clean together. I've yet to hear back, and it's all good. You know, I'm not the perfect friend. I know that. I'm terrible at returning messages. You know, I'm awful at returning phone calls. And it could be for a multitude of reasons. It could be I'm busy. I'm going through shit. I don't want to talk to you. You know, sometimes it's easier to just avoid than to deal. And sometimes I can have a tendency of doing that. Instead of just facing the person, I'll avoid them. Maybe they had upset me or I upset them, you know, and I don't like confrontation. I'm one of those people, I do not like confrontation. I will avoid it at all costs. And 9 out of 10 times that entails me swimming. I'm a fish. I'm Pisces. Come on now. We go. I don't do confrontation. I don't like it. I don't like people upset. I also have a borderline personality disorder. So I do have abandonment issues. I have a tendency to take things personal, even when I shouldn't. I'm highly empathic. So I can walk into the room and there could be 20 people in there and I'm going to have 20 different emotions running through me. I am a very high frequency person and I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm okay with that. In a friendship, I am loyal to the core. Like right, you know, but when I'm done, I'm done. And that's happened with friendships, you know, I've had. You know, for example, Sister Dawn last year. You know, I know a lot of you were floored. A lot of people wonder why. And it's between Sister Dawn and I. Sometimes people grow apart too. It happens. You know, people evolve, they change over time. And it wasn't that Dawn had done anything per se. Yeah, there was some shit that had pissed me off. But I mean, I'm sure I've pissed her off at times. Like we do that with people. They piss us off, we piss them off, you know. Bada bing, bada boom, it's done. But we just kind of grew apart. You know, it happens. I don't have anything negative or bad to say. Not at all. We were friends for 10 years. There for each other when we needed each other most. And we just kind of grew apart. We were in different ball fields. When it came to my most recent, you know, friendship breakup, that was hostile. It was, yes, I know, like I said, I am not the perfect friend. I'm the first to admit it, but I would never go out of my way to maliciously hurt somebody or to make them feel pain. In friendships, we need boundaries. We need boundaries. And sometimes people don't realize how they're coming across, I think, or how they can be. I know I can't. And if somebody is willing to speak to me with kindness and respect, we can't fix something. Like, we cannot fix something if we're not made aware of it. But if someone's going to be a douche canoe about it, you know, and be a jerk, then, you know, like, why? You know, and that is what happened with my most recent friendship breakup. Was a lot of mean things got said, very hurtful. The worst thing I did, and I'll own it, was I had called her a bully. And when someone is purposely trying to hurt your feelings to make you feel pain, that to me is being a bully. You know, I won't go into too much detail. A brief, what had happened with this one is, it's my most recent. It's something that this is what today's topic is about, is turmoil in friendship. I had ended up in the hospital from a Tuesday to Friday. You know, hooked up to IVs and blood pressure machines, oxygen. Like, I was sick. I was out of it. Gone, down for the count. Not able, the last thing I was worried about doing was answering stupid text messages. So, of course, like we had talked on the phone Tuesday night, had a great conversation. I had signed up under Epicure, under her. And I'll be honest, it was not something that I was really wanting to do at that time. I'd already had enough going on between, I am a Scentsy rep. I joined Scentsy the end of March. I haven't talked about it that much on my channel because we are a crafting community and I don't want to blog people down with direct sales. But yes, I am a Scentsy rep. Have been for a while. I actually talked about it on my channel a while ago. I have all my links down in my description box if you're interested. If you'd like to know more, reach out and ask me. I'm not here to step on toes. I am not copying anybody. Like I said, I've been a rep since the end of March. I've actually reached out and spoke to people about it, about being a rep. But anyway, squirrel. That's a topic for another day. She had, reached out to me, and I didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I want to be supportive. I want to be there for my friend. And she really wanted me to join, And when I am on my game, I am really good at direct sales. When I stand behind a product and I love a product, as the saying goes, I could sell ice to an Eskimo. But only if I stand behind, and I do stand behind Epicure, love the product. That's probably why she wanted me to join, and she knows I'm good at it. I didn't want to. I just didn't want to take on anything else. Between Scentsy, YouTube, life, trying to adjust being, moving and being away from my family. And she kept asking and then, I didn't have the money. And then she had offered to pay for the kit, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and okay, I was an Epicure rep. And I was trying really hard. But when your heart's not in something, you know, and you're trying and you're trying. And I want to be supportive. You know, I was trying to comment on posts. I was trying, like, you know, to congratulate her, be proud of her, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I had ended up in the hospital from the Tuesday to the Friday. And when I hadn't returned messages, but that's normal for me. Like, most people know that if I don't answer you, like something, like for that long of a period of time when normally I do, something's wrong. Like, and I messaged her, I think it was on the Saturday, and explained to her where I was. And I had said that I need to start taking better care of my health. The only thing I got said in return, you better cancel your parties next week. Or, well, I bet you better cancel your parties now. I was like, what? Like, seriously? I was blown. I was dumbfounded at first. Like, I was in shock. Like, I know I get sick a lot. Trust me, I know. I live with it. I don't like it. And no, this is not who I use. This is not me. This is not, I've never been like this. But you know what's really a piss off is when your health upsets other people. Like, really? And that was it. We kind of started getting into it. And, you know, she had called me some not very nice things. Basically accused me of faking to get free shit. Okay, you can't fake a fever. I take 13 different medications. Like, I have doctor's notes, I have medical records, but I shouldn't have to justify or prove anything, especially to someone who's supposed to be a friend. But to sit there and call someone those kinds and then accuse them of faking just to get what free stuff? Like, what free shit? What, I get PR? I get PR because I'm a diamond painting creator on YouTube. Companies send me stuff to help promote their brand, you know. And to say stuff like that, okay, meanwhile, and yeah, okay, so I did, the other mean thing that I did say was to go cry on Facebook to get your attention, because, yeah, she had a tendency to, all her shit went on Facebook. Everything, you know. But I mean, I put stuff on YouTube, so I'm not really one to talk. You know, we all have our venting tool. And see, that was the bad of that day. Instead of just separating and stop talking, what it is I know that she always likes to have the last word. See, when you've been friends with somebody long enough, you get to know them. And I was being spiteful and I was being a bitch, and I didn't want her to have the last word. She wanted to have the last word, you know, and I should have known better, because I know that, you know, I started pulling away. Like, yes, I had stopped I had stopped messaging, and I was definitely, over the last while, couple years, I don't know, I have been distant. But a person can only handle the me, pay attention to me for so long. And I had, after mine and this person's friendship breakup, I had actually spoken to somebody else who was friends with the same person. And we had compared text messages, like messages that this person sent me, text messages this person sent her. And it was absolutely astonishing, because pretty much along the same lines was said to her that was said to me. You know, like, not paying enough attention to her. Not paying enough attention to her. It was all about her. her wants, her needs, what she needs. One of those, I'm always going through it worse. What I've been dealing with. And the way she spoke to her was almost identical as the way she spoke to me. Says things very meanly, wants to hurt you. And no matter how angry someone can make me, I would never purposely. And yeah, I'm sorry, that day, yes, she was being a bully. Like, you find out your friend just got out of the hospital and all you care about is whether to cancel parties or not. And yes, she had helped me. I had paid her back for the kit. Absolutely paid her back for the kit. And but she helped me. She said to help put a smile on my face and blah, blah, blah. No, you helped me because you wanted me on your team. You wanted me to help you. Because in order to rank up, to advance, you need a team. It wasn't just for me. You did it for selfish reasons. That's something I actually learned out of this whole thing is friends and business don't mix. I don't recommend it. To be a downline for a friend, now you feel that obligation, and YouTube is what I want. I can only do so much. YouTube is what I want. I want to be, this is my happy place. This is what has helped me through so much. I've met amazing people that I actually started ignoring for said person because I kept hearing, all you care about is your YouTube people. All you care about is your YouTube people. No, that's not all I care about. In your eyes, maybe, because I'm not paying enough attention to you. Friendship is a two-way street. It takes two to create, two to build, two to maintain, two to break. I take my fair share, but that day I was not allowing I wasn't going to allow me to be all to blame. There's no way. I'm over that. And I think that's one of the biggest things is people don't like it when you create boundaries. When you didn't have boundaries before and you start implementing boundaries and you start pushing people or shutting people out, sometimes people don't have a tendency to say, hey, like, maybe did I done something to upset them? But instead, it was YouTube that was getting blamed. And instead of standing up and speaking how I truly felt, I just started shutting out YouTube. I still have a lot of work ahead of myself. I still have a lot that I need to correct. I have a lot that I need to work on. But the one thing I will not do is I will not be pushed around. No more. I will no longer be other people's scapegoat. I will stand up for myself. I will always make sure that I have what I need to stand up for myself. Like, I shouldn't need to show photos or give medical transcripts to show that I'm sick. That's bullshit. And literally, after we stopped talking, It hurt. Yes, I grieved the loss of a friendship, but I felt like I could breathe. I didn't feel that weight of pushing epicure, trying to book parties, get like, I am not one of those reps that is pushy. I am not a pushy rep. If anything, I'm the opposite. I actually don't promote enough. And I really do need to start. Like, I love Scentsy. I always have. I've been using it for, pretty much almost right after it came out, I started using it. So I do have a Facebook page that I am going to start promoting on. All I ask is, do not make this a thing between me and the other girl in the community that is a Scentsy rep. It's not, let's just, I'll do my thing, she do her thing. I don't need no more bullshit. I don't need no crap. I was hurt when my friend wanted me to support her home base, but couldn't support, and not Scentsy per se, but even YouTube, and she got mad at me over it. When you're in a friendship, you got to support each other, even if you don't always necessarily agree or understand why your friend is doing what they're doing. And maybe you're in that situation now. Maybe you're going through something similar, I know not everybody understands me. I know not everybody understands how or why I am the way I am. But I am who I am. And people who want me to change to suit them can take a very long walk off a short pier. I am not going to change who I am to suit other people. That is something that is stopping, because that's something that I've always done. I've always tried changing who I was to make people around me happy. And if people were my friends, my family, whoever, they'd accept me for who I am. If not, like I said, take a very long walk off a short pier. True friends won't judge you. True friends won't try to change you. A good, healthy friendship, like what I truly believe Linda and I have, that friendship, there is no judgment. You don't judge. There's support. There's understanding. I'm trying to get better at my messaging. And people, come on. Those of you who I've been messaging, you got to own it. Give me my props, People have been shitting on me long enough. I have been trying and I am getting better. I know I am. Actually, I don't need anyone to give me props. I know I am. And it's one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. Those who are my friends understand. They're being supportive. And they do acknowledge, hey, it's great to hear from you. And it hasn't been a week and a half. Or it took me, getting upset. Or, I'm trying. But it can't just be me either. And yet there are people who used to call me friend. I've had, that disappeared. And most, depending whether it's, my YouTube world or my personal world, some of them are sheep. And people followed the leader, and I'm fine with that. Some people found it easier to just stop talking to me. than, you know, put up with the backlash from other people because they talk to me or they're in a live or they support my channel. I'm okay with that. I get it. I understand. What I can't handle are the ones who were my friend, but they would sit there and talk shit about people. And then, you know, the people that they were talking shit about, they're up their ass. They're kissing their ass. That I can't handle. That is fake. That is fake as hell. Those friends, I won't speak to anymore. Those to me aren't friends. Those are users. And I can't handle that. You know, like I said, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I know that there are people in this community that don't like me. They've messaged people saying I'm unstable and warning them. They can all take a very long walk off a short pier too. Because that says more about someone else's character than it does about mine. You know, I am over the bullshit. I'm over all of that. I am moving forward. I actually appreciate my haters. I appreciate the people who turned on me, you know, stopped talking to me because they didn't want the backlash. Because all these people have done is they've just showed me exactly who I don't want to be. I would rather be hated for who I am than liked for someone I'm not. So if people hate me for who I am, great. Hate away. Hate away. But I don't want to be liked for somebody I'm not. And that's, you know, that's unfortunate. It's hard. And that's why I'm grateful for the friends that I have. Because they do accept me for who I am. I don't have to change. You know, recently, I know I've been out of the loop and I've been MIA, but recently I had gotten a gift for somebody. And I had reached out and asked them if they had received it. No, this is not something that would go on a video because I'm not looking for no props, blah, blah, blah. I had reached out and asked them if they had received it. They read my message, but couldn't message back. That to me is rude as shit. That is rude as shit. I'm not looking for no props. I'm not looking. I just wanted to do something nice. I'm not going to go into too much detail, you know, and you read the message, but you can't message back. After, I'm like, wow, what is up with people? You know, I don't understand. I don't get it. I really, truly don't. I am back to where I was when I started this journey. I don't understand people. Like I said, I'm not perfect. Never claimed to be. But I could never read a message, especially if it was because someone sent me a gift, and then not reply back. Like, wow, okay, you can take a long walk off a short pier too. I regret doing that. Actually, I don't, but I just, it blows my mind. You know, people are so quick to judge. People are so quick to hate. I don't get it. I just don't get it. You know, and that's one thing I really like about my friendship with Linda. I mean, Linda, Lisa, Danielle. I'm not going to sit here and start naming off a bunch of people because then I'm going to end up. So if I didn't, like, you know, Patsy, like, these are people that I'm grateful for. I'm so great. Like, I you know, and I would rather have just a handful of friends that I know are true and accept me for who I am than those fake as shit ones that are probably talking crap behind your back. Just remember, you guys, if somebody is talking shit to you about someone, they are going to talk shit about you to another. You know, and when I find out that someone was talking shit about me to somebody and they come and tell me, I look at them and I'm like, well, what made them so comfortable to talk to you about it? Why were they so comfortable talking to you, talking shit about me to you? You know? See, I've made the mistake recently of pushing people away. I was pushing people away, and I was doing it on purpose. I had been hurt so much that I just figured everybody was going to hurt me, so I might as well just, you know, push people away now and prevent the pain later. But all that did was that just caused more pain. And not only for myself, but for them. And I never wanted to hurt no one, not on purpose. That was never my intention. But I wasn't thinking, hey, me pushing them away was going to hurt them. I was trying to protect myself. I was having a lot of trouble trusting. But when you're in a friendship, it can't just always be them putting out the effort. And for some, that was that's kind of what was happening. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm 42 years old and I'm still learning life lessons. I've definitely learned the kind of people I don't want to be like. I've definitely learned so much about myself and other people over the last almost year. I was asked recently if I could go back in time, would I not tell everybody about my misdiagnosis? I said no. I would still tell people, but I would change the circumstances. I would change the circumstances. And what I meant by that is I wouldn't have done the live on a day that there was a huge blowout and I was 10 times more emotional than I normally already am due to it. I was also very sleep deprived. So I would have changed the circumstances, but no, I still would have told everybody. I probably would have told everybody sooner and in a different manner. But everything happens for a reason. Getting betrayed is hard. Finding out that you're the betrayer is even worse. Sometimes maybe we don't necessarily mean, we don't mean to hurt people. We don't mean to betray people. But people who maliciously do things, I think that was one of the other things that my ex-friend that I just recently had a falling out with, when she had told me that she had unblocked, her niece is a rep for the same brand, the same company, and she had unrestricted her niece just to purposely rub in her face that she promoted twice. To me, that's malicious. Why be like that? Why purposely rub stuff in people's faces like that. Why? That was pretty much the beginning of the end for me. Like, I was already 1 foot out the door. But instead of standing up saying, hey, you know, that's kind of rude. Like, that's not right. I kept my yip shut and let stuff build, let stuff build. What anyone thinks of me is none of my business. If you have an issue with me, that's your issue. Don't make it mine. You got beef? Reach out to me. We'll hash it out. We'll talk. We'll chat. But I'm not going to play games. I'm not going to stoop down to other people's levels. I'm not going to feel bad for having serious health issues. For someone my age, no, I shouldn't be as sick as I am, but I am. It's my life. I've learned to accept it. If you can't accept that, move the fuck on. I'm not going to change myself for anyone. I'm tired of trying to be something I'm not. So as time goes on, like I am, you can probably hear it from when I first did the no, I'm not okay, but I will be. Let's Talk Tuesday. I am definitely already feeling a difference in myself. You may already be hearing a difference in me. Let me know if you are. I don't know. I don't listen to myself. I do not rewatch my videos back. I refuse to. So sometimes that's like if I forget to insert photos or so on and so forth, like if I remember I have to, what I do is I fast forward. Like when I'm in my editing app, I just speed through until I see myself give the cue that I have to insert a photo. But yeah, no, I do not watch my videos back or listen to them, because otherwise what I'll do is I'll pick them apart, and I would never put out videos because I would be forever picking them apart. I just want to have fun doing this and not take it so seriously. It's YouTube. It's not brain surgery. It's not life or death. I know some people, this is all they got. You know, like there are some people who I feel portray that they're happy and their life is good, but really YouTube is all they got. And that's why, you know, they are the way they are. To each their own. No, I'm good. I'm filming.
I know, I'm just saying, have her fucking.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
It was to cook, so it had to cool.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's him trying to make sure I eat because I don't eat.
Oh, it's a small
No wonder
amount.
I've lost 100 pounds, eh?
It's a small amount. You'll be fine.
I appreciate it, love. I'll be done soon. I'm almost done. I'm just sitting here rambling on.
That's really in the pan. You might have it. You may as well take it and eat it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's a good man. He's also trying to make sure I eat because I don't. And it's just because I don't have an appetite. I can't force myself. So basically the gist of my whole ramble today is never lose sight of who you are for anybody, not even friends. If you have turmoil or issues in a friendship, take a break from each other before things go the way things happened to me recently. I should have spoke how I was feeling. Like when I was feeling pressured to join, I should have just spoke up instead of saying, yeah, I will eventually, soon. I should have just spoke up, but I didn't want to let her down. I didn't want to, you know, disappoint. Sometimes, though, I think people find your weaknesses and they'll use them against you. Knowing that I wouldn't want to disappoint would make me a good target. There you are. Well, you guys, that is all I have for this week for the generational mystery collab. I am going to try and get some more work done on this canvas this week. I'm going to try. I've got popping drills and it's driving me batshit crazy. I don't know why, but yeah, I've got popping drills and it's going to drive me mad. But yeah, we all have turmoil. We all fight in relationships. Like I say, every couple fights, every friend fight. It's whether you can take, which road are you going to choose to take to solve things? Okay. Don't forget to comment on the videos, mine and Linda's. That will get you an entry into the giveaway. Comment, comment, comment. How do you handle turmoil in your friendships? That is the question for the week. How do you handle turmoil in your friendships? Okay, y'all, on that note, I am going to bid thee all farewell. Stay positive, live blessed, and until the next time, many, many blessings. Namaste. Bye, guys.